Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina and thanks for tuning in to Goddess Beauty Rituals. It is my virtual aesthetics channel where I talk about skincare, and I am finishing off the series that I kicked off my channel with called The Basics Ritual. And the last step that I want to talk about is SPF or sunscreen, and this is the most important step. I'm going to speak about it as I know about it now and fill in the topic as I learn more and I feel comfortable saying things in my own way. The last step in the basics ritual is going to be sunscreen. And one topic that has always stuck with me that I remember is that 90% of aging is due to sun exposure. And I have to admit that I grew up learning that tanning was good and tanning was good to treat my acne, and I had the mother that was bathing herself in the coconut scented tanning oil and just roasting out there. And you know, you have to learn new habits, you learn facts and things, and have to change what you're doing. And so now SPF is huge. It is part of my routine, and I think it is a very good addition to a basics ritual, especially if you are aging and concerned about aging. We're all aging every day, obviously. I'm gonna give you some facts that are really important to know about SPF, but I'm just gonna touch on them briefly. So SPF is going to protect your skin from UV rays breaking down your skin and causing signs of aging or causing discoloration. When choosing your SPF, and I'm going to mention UVA and UVB, you want to have products that contain that because UVA rays are strong enough to penetrate through glass. So if you're indoors and it's sunny out, you're still going to be affected by those rays. So you want to have protection at all times, even if you're indoors. So it's important to find an SPF that covers both. I just want to talk about the 3 that I am using in my routine. Actually 4. I'm gonna grab the other one here, hold on. All right, I'm back. So after I do my skincare routine, I apply a cream or gel SPF, and right now I use the SkinScript SPF 30 Sheer Protection, or I use the Photo Age Environmental Protection Gel 15. Now when you use an SPF, you do want to use SPF 30 or higher, because that is what's going to really protect your skin in that capacity. If I use the gel 15, I layer other SPFs, and I'm just going to go over that really quick. But you want to use something that's kind of broad spectrum, that is going to cover UVA and UVB protection. UVA means ultraviolet aging, and UVB is UV burning rays. So you want something that is capable of protecting from those two things. So then after I go through and do my steps, then I apply a primer if I'm gonna do my makeup. I'll do my makeup. Makeups that are formulated with SPF, they're not necessarily an excuse to be like, all right, my makeup has SPF in it, I don't need anything else. Because in reality, you should be applying your SPF every 2 hours. And what is developed in makeup is sometimes usually not enough. Usually it's like SPF 15, and again, you want to use at least SPF 30. So another one that I layer on is Zinc It Over by Seriously Fab, and they're broad spectrum as well, and they are an SPF 25. So this one, I actually carry one with me at all times because this one's easy to spray on. The only trouble I have is that I have oily skin. I typically use mineral foundation because I have oily skin, and it can look really greasy if I'm using the wrong thing. So I've learned to use mattifying products, be able to use SPF, and figure out a way to still have my skin look like skin and not like a mirror. So when I spray this on after doing my foundation, I spray this on kind of like a setting spray, and then I'll set with a translucent powder. This is the Protecting Powder SPF 20. It's translucent, it's by Glow. Sometimes I feel like it leaves a tiny bit of a cast, but it's not very noticeable. I've seen other companies that have powders like this that are SPF, and I'm curious to try them, and once I do, I will talk about it with you. But basically, I use one in my skincare routine, and then while I'm doing my makeup, I use these types and a setting powder. And that's it. That is what I have to say about SPF for now. As we progress along, I hope to have more to say and share, and stay tuned here because I'm going to have a demo of how I apply my SPF, and I will have a slide of the names of the products that I use, and I'll also have them listed in the description below, and I will have a link to my Instagram in the description below. Alright, so for my last and final step of my basics ritual is going to be the application of SPF. So I just apply it in these spots exactly like I do with my moisturizer, and I just go in and apply it. What I noticed in my moisturizing video is I didn't blend. I always neglect this part of my nose. I don't know why I forget it, but I do. My son's here. We're getting ready for the morning to go outside. So that is why it's important to protect your skin. This isn't the only time that I apply SPF, because I also apply it throughout my makeup application. So I am looking at myself because I'm just making sure that I'm covering all the areas. And again, it might look like I'm rubbing hard, but I'm barely pressing on my skin. And I'm just smoothing it all over, making sure it's everywhere. Because you want to be protected. I never really know how to sign off on a demo. It's different every time because I don't have a signature. I don't know if I need one, but thanks for watching this demo, and I'll catch you on the next video. And thanks for watching that demo of how I apply my SPF. Excuse me. I got like dust in my throat. Again, I'm sorry for the lack of information. I know following up with a really sciencey version of a video about moisturizers and then I just lay this one on you, I do apologize, but again, I just have been thinking that I want these to be more genuine in what I'm learning and doing and as I'm going along. And after doing the last video, I felt like it was really scripted and I kept looking down to read my notes, and I want to avoid doing that. So again, grow with me here, stick with me, and subscribe to my channel, like, share, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Much love to everyone. Thanks for joining me again. Have a great day.